Hey everybody, I'm here for more drafting. We lost our first game. I still think it's a pretty good deck. You know, sometimes just flat out. So we're going to keep going and hope to see some wins. I hope. I mean, it would feel bad if I don't get there with this deck. I mean, I'm not saying I go to 7-0, but, you know, at least make back my gems. Oh, we have an opponent already. It's Apifb. They are platinum after the reset, so they must have been diamond, I guess, or they just played a lot this morning. All right, we have 2 white lands, no green lands, and I think we should, and we're going first. I think we're gonna mulligan because I think I want the green or be able to cast something early. So we'll mulligan. We'll keep this hand. This is fine. We'll keep this, and we're gonna put the Titanic Growth on the bottom because I think it's the least useful out of just the threats that I have going on here. So, all right. Get started with the plains. My opponent is just going through their cards right there. We'll play a Snare Spinner. Alright, so they're playing the Prowess deck, which is, I guess, cool. We'll go ahead and attack with our Snare Spinner. Okay, they're opting. They're improving their draws. Cool. Alright, we will play the Siege Striker next. That's the card that I want to put the counter on with Basri's Acolyte if I can get another white mana next turn. Opt. Ooh, maybe they're not getting the lands that they need. I guess they kept it in hopes of getting the cards that they need. Go ahead and attack with this team. Yep. Okay. We have a shock. We'll cast the Makeshift Battalion now. Actually, I think I'm going to cast a Terran... No, I should be using my mana correctly, right? So we'll cast a Battalion now. And then we'll just have a team of guys. Alright, they have 4 mana now. They have a 3/4. Okay, that's pretty good. They pitch 2 lands to get some more stuff. Okay. I can put 2 mana down. Or I can put 2 counters on my creatures. Or I can... I think what I do actually is I'm going to play the Pteranodon. And then I'm going to just attack with a Siege Striker. And I can tap all 3 of these to make it not desirable to... yeah. Tap, tap, tap. Make it a 4/4, do 8 damage. Okay, so now it's flying and it's bigger. Sure, sure. I think that's a good choice of thing to remove there. Okay. Alright, so I need to find some way through this crazy blocker here. I think this is the solution right here. I'm going to put you down. We'll put you here and you here. Okay. If I attack with all 3 of these, my opponent's going to take a pile. Unless they trade. Okay, so they're going to be willing to take this kind of damage. And then I should be able to hit them next turn unless they have a bunch of removal. That's fine. It's a little too slow, but maybe they'll draw removal. Okay. Alright, they have a ground blocker. Okay. Let's see. We'll play the forest, and then we'll play the Malkin Aunt. Let's see, do I want to put it on the Acolyte or the Battalion? I think I want to put it on the Battalion to force him to block with the Augur. Yeah. And then we'll attack with everybody. I think this is it. I don't think they can do much about this. And this is how an aggressive deck is supposed to play. My opponent had a really slow start, so, you know, that was rough on them. Alright, alright. Let's keep going. Feels good to win. It does. I'm not gonna lie. Again, I don't think that that win was strongly earned. My opponent did eventually try to stabilize, but by then I had just gone too wide, right? So that's what an aggressive deck is really trying to do. We're against Drew J. Craig, so they're also gold, so they're around the same level. I think we're gonna keep this hand, even though we only have 2 lands, because only 1 card costs more than 2 mana. Giving the Pteranodons early and then maybe Feat of Resisting them is not a bad way to go. So we're gonna keep this. We're gonna go ahead and get started with the Anointed Chorister, because getting beats in early is important for an aggressive deck like mine. Okay, so they're on the same plan as us. So we're gonna go ahead, get an attack, and then we'll play this and just hold out. Next turn we can start getting the Pteranodons down. Or the Conclave Mentor. In this case, I think we attack. Yeah. And then see if we can get the blowout with the Feat of Resistance. I don't think they'll take it. I think they know what we're up to, and that's fine. Yeah, they're not going to take it. Alright. And then we're going to get the Pteranodon down. Okay. Yeah, they got a Visionary. So we're a bit of the mirror match here. We'll play you, and then we're going to... I think we're going to still attack with the Chorister, but we're going to take a slower turn this turn. Yeah. Okay, so they'll take it. We're going to take a slower turn this turn and go with another Drowsing Pteranodon. And then keep up Swift Response and Feat of Resistance in case my opponent comes up with some sort of removal. Okay, they have a Sky Scanner, which I'm not too concerned about here. I got a Pegasus, okay, okay. They have 4 power. Very good, very good. I think we just kill their mana right now. We'll play our Pride Malkin. Throw it on the Pteranodon. Okay. And then we will attack with... I think we attack with the Pteranodon, because I have to quad block, and I'd rather get that Conclave Mentor off the battlefield if I can. But I guess they're okay with that, and I'm okay with that too. I get the feeling they're gonna just, yeah, they're gonna play big dudes like the Truffle Snout. Okay, there, sure, we're on the race. All right, so we're gonna Hunter's Edge now because we want to get rid of the Truffle Snout. Actually, I want to get rid of the Conclave Mentor so that they don't have their value engine. So we're gonna play you on here and hit this guy. Okay. Yeah, they get some life. That's fine. We'll attack with our 2 4/4s, trade 1 with the Truffle Snout. Or they'll just take it. That's fine too. They must have a trick that they're wanting to use. Okay, so now they're on the defensive. Oh, they're on the far super defensive. Okay. Alright, so... if I attack with both of these, I'm not going to get there because that Truffle Snout is a blocker. So we'll play this into the air. And then I think we're on the waiting plan. Yeah, we're on the waiting plan this turn. We have a way of getting rid of the Truffle Snouts, so we just deal with the air, the flyers. We'll put it on a flyer. Oh, they're putting on the 4/4. Okay, I'm fine with that. Alright, that's going to stop our Pegasus, but we're just kind of staring at each other now. Okay. I will block here. And then we're just gonna feat now. Yep. It doesn't matter. We'll pick green or white. Sure, white. It won't matter. All right. I want to get through that flyer, but then we have the snare spinner. Wait, let's see. The snare spinner is +2/+0. It would make it a 3/3. Okay. So I just need to cut through the... This is hard. Both of those are apple blockers for my guy. So maybe I just need to pound down something on the weaker side here. Alright, let me think. I can't kill the snout, it's too big. But I can kill the Pride Malkin. So let's do that. We'll grow our Pegasus, smash the Pride Malkin down. And then we'll attack with you. That'll survive the snare spinner. That's fine. Okay. But they do have a blocker for it. Okay, whenever you gain life, put that many counters on your creature. Okay. Can't tell the Siege Striker down. It can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bigger. To make it a 6/6. Alright. Oh. Yeah, that's getting bigger. That's also a really good synergistic card there. We're just kind of staring at each other now. I need more mana for this to get good. I can't really punch through that, but they don't want to attack me because they're lower on life. I could attack with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would make this a 6/6. Which would... It could kill a lot of guys. This would make this a 6/7, 6/8. But not this turn. And then they would counterattack for 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think I have to force the chump. I'm going to attack this turn. Yeah. And they're going to have to block. So I can potentially get rid of a bunch of guys. So we're going to do this. Everybody's going to get in on this. This might be a mistake, but it's going to force a block of some sort. So I'm not going to die on the crackback hit there. Okay, I'm fine with that. Do they have a trick? Oh, that is a good trick. Alright. Good game. I think that's the blowout that wins them the game. I mean, I had to make a risk. I took the risk and I lost. Oh yeah, I'm so dead now. Alright, right. Yeah. We can't win this now, so we're just gonna quit. Actually, we're not gonna lose this turn. We're gonna play the land to move forward on our quest, but we are very, very dead here. Oh, nice. Nice. Alright, so maybe they're just gonna finish this off. And I'm okay with that. They earned it. They should just attack with everybody, right? 12, 13, 14, 15. Tempered Veteran to 16. Yep. Yeah. I have so lost this one, but I can cast another guy, right? So why not? Yeah. We'll play you. And we'll put the things on the you and the who. Attack with you. I mean, I'm gonna lose. We're just gonna quit. There's no way for us to win this one. My opponent has just too much. I would just be chumping and then I would lose eventually, and there's no reason to just, you know, see that entire thing through. Alright, so we've already lost 2 and 1-1, so it feels pretty bad for this otherwise good deck. So I'm going to stop here and keep us all in suspense. We'll just open some of the packs that I have earned from the end of the season here. Let's see what's inside. Alright, we got all of this stuff in this pack. I think the easy first pick for me is going to be Garruk's Harbinger. It's a 4/3 for 3 mana, which I think is just good by itself. And you can potentially draw cards off of it if you hit your opponent, and that's also nice. The Hexblade from black is just okay. And I think it's just good enough for us to pick that card first. The rest of the cards in the pack aren't especially exciting, so this is fine. Alright, in terms of this pack, the Basri's Lieutenant is the obvious pick, and it's because it replaces itself if it dies with a 2/2, or you can have it put the counter on something else. It fits fantastically into a +1/+1 counter deck, but even if you don't have a +1/+1 counter deck, it's still quite strong in itself. If it weren't for that, I'd probably pick the Hunter's Edge because it's good removal. And then we have all of these cards. Again, I think it's a pretty easy first pick. It's going to be the Stormwing Entity because a 3/3 for 5 is nothing to scoff at. You can play it early. It scries for 2. It's just a really good value. I think it's an easy first pick. And finally, this last pack. Okay, so this is an interesting one. I think the Glorious Anthem is quite good because if you're playing a creature deck, and most limited decks are creature decks, it just makes all of your creatures stronger. Every single creature you play is significantly stronger than before. And so if you just have a decent number of creatures, it's going to be really good. If it weren't for that, I'd probably take the Scorching Dragonfire just because it's removal. But, you know, both these uncommons, the Tolarian Crick and the Gormand, are also pretty decent cards. And that, everybody, is my drafting for the night. It feels bad to lose, so I'm going to come back tomorrow and I guess continue. I've also completed a quest, so I can consolidate that all. I hope this was enjoyable for you. If you'd like to see more videos, hit the subscribe button. Hit like if you enjoyed this one. This was Refresh, and thank you for watching.